Okay, so we're moving into week 4. This is the exciting part of our workshop, and it is the workshop. This is when we're going to be reading each other's full-length stories and commenting on these stories. I've set up everything where you will pick up the story in the appropriate week, you will read it, and then you will post your comments in the appropriate discussion board. I've also posted some workshop etiquette, how to be constructive, honest, and kind. And I've posted a couple of sample critiques just so you'll get an idea of what you need to do when critiquing each other's works. I've already seen some strong critiques in the discussion boards on the professional stories that we've been writing, so I know that you can do the job of critiquing honestly and politely and insightfully on your fellow students' works. Again, just to be clear, right, we are writing full-length stories. The word count is in the syllabus, long enough to get your points across, but again, remembering that a short story is an economical art form. I want these stories to be quote unquote literary, which we all know now means character driven. The story should be really focused on how a character moves and changes a little bit through the course of the story. These are low to the ground stories. We're not looking for big shoot 'em up car chase plots. We're looking for real stories with real plots where real characters learn something through the life of the story. So I think everybody can sense what makes a strong literary story if you've read the assigned stories. I also hope that you have read the supplemental stories that I've posted. These will help you with your own work. And I guarantee that as you read each other's work, you will become more insightful readers, and that in turn will help you become more insightful writers. It's much easier to see the choices that writers make, other writers. You can sort of see where they're trying to enhance a character or trying to beef up a plot or trying to insert a symbol. Much easier to see it when someone else is doing it. If you can get those eyes to be truly insightful, you can turn your eyes back in on yourself and work on your own work. It'll be much easier to make those conscious choices when you decide how you want a scene to go and so forth. Scene is key. The stories should happen in the scene. Description is important. Setting up a character is important. Moving a plot along is important. But the scene where things happen, where dialogue happens, where characters interact with each other, that's where the meat of the story should be operating. So think about your scenes, how many scenes you need to write in order to get across your story. And if you do that and you keep it low to the ground, you focus on character, and you shoot for a voice that is yours, that is real, that is not academic, great things are going to happen. So as I said, I'm very excited to read your work. I think everybody's going to be excited to read your work and to read your comments and to come together as a class and produce a body of work. I wish we were here together in person. It's too bad that we're not. Sitting around in a circle and talking about creative writing is a real joy. We will try to get the same feel, I hope, or as close to the same feel as we can in this online format, but I will certainly be putting in my 2 cents. And then writers, you'll take the comments, you'll go back, and you'll revise your stories and make them even stronger. Those are due during the midterm week. That's all posted on the syllabus as well. As you know, I have office hours, quote unquote, right, from 11 to 12 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I haven't seen many of you there, but I hope if you have a question, you will chime in, and I will chime right back at you during that hour. I think that does it. Everybody knows when their workshops are scheduled. Everybody knows when their work is due to send to me in my regular email, my John J. email, aberlin@jj.cuny.edu. And let's start writing, let's start reading, let's start handing in the work, and let the workshops begin. Great. Bye-bye.